to limbic areas in order to regulate emotions and anxiety, and to hypothalamus for regulation of eating, appetite, weight, sex drive, and pleasure. In addition, one unique norepinephrine projection to frontal cortex regulates cognition and attention, and another to cerebellum may modulate motor movements. Deficiencies in the activity of specific pathways for serotonin and norepinephrine have long been hypothesized to account for the symptoms of depression. 9 specific symptoms define the DSM-4 diagnostic criteria for major depressive disorder, and a patient must experience at least 5 of these for 2 weeks or longer to be diagnosed with an episode of major depressive disorder. Thus, depressed mood, as well as problems concentrating, may be linked to deficient functioning within the monoamine projections to frontal cortex, with emotional symptoms such as feelings of guilt, thoughts of death or suicide, as well as symptoms of anxiety related to limbic projections. The symptoms of psychomotor retardation or agitation may be linked to problems in the various motor projections, whereas symptoms such as changes in appetite or weight, lack of pleasure, and sleep abnormalities may relate to dysfunctional hypothalamic or sleep centers. Thus, multiple serotonergic and noradrenergic pathways may be dysfunctional in depression, generating many different symptoms. Perhaps abnormal regulation of the headquarters for all the monoamine pathways, namely the locus coeruleus and raphe nuclei, leads to malfunctioning of all the brain areas where serotonin and norepinephrine send their axonal projections. Depression is often characterized as an illness with prominent emotional symptoms, and it is therefore not surprising that a great deal of emphasis is placed upon the recognition and treatment of depressed mood and commonly associated emotional symptoms such as anxiety. Now, on the other hand, depression is also an illness that frequently presents with a large number of unexplained physical symptoms.
Did you have pain?
I had pain, yeah.
Where?
As I told you, that in my back and here and the chest.
Okay.
Sometimes on this side, sometimes on this side, some abdominal on this side, on the left.
Right. And you tightened up and you had trouble breathing.
Exactly.
Where do you feel the tension?
I think in my arms. I tend to get a lot of aches in my arms and in my legs when I feel like that. Headaches occasionally, but not too bad with headaches.
Tell me a little bit more about that.
It's like an aching, where you just feel like I do this a lot. I'll have to rub my arms a lot. Just again, that throbbing